Capital Markets Regulator Security and Exchanges Board of India has closed proceedings against news channel NDTV without imposing any monetary penalty. The case was linked to a 2009 financing deal between NDTV's founders and Vishwapadhan Commercial Private Limited in an order issued on May 29th. SEBI said NDTV did not violate disclosure rules under the listing obligations and disclosure requirements regulations. The regulator therefore closed the case without any penalty. The dispute dates back to a loan agreement signed in 2009 by NDTV founders Prannoy and Radhika Roy. The agreement gave VCPL options to acquire a significant stake in the broadcaster. In June 2018, SEBI held that the arrangement had resulted in an indirect change in control of NDTV. Based on that finding, SEBI directed VCPL to make an open offer to NDTV shareholders. The regulator also started proceedings against NDTV for allegedly failing to disclose the change in control to stock exchanges. The investigation followed a complaint filed by a shareholder in 2018. However, the case took a turn in July 2022. The Securities Appellate Tribunal (SAT) set aside SEBI's 2018 order. The tribunal said the 2009 agreement was a financing arrangement and did not amount to a change in control. It said VCPL had certain options under the agreement, but those options were never exercised at the time. As a result, VCPL did not have the power to control or manage NDTV, SAT said. SEBI's adjudicating officer noted that the SAT order remains in force because it has not been stayed by the Supreme Court. An appeal against the SAT ruling is still pending before the Apex Court. SEBI said the SAT ruling must guide the present proceedings. The regulator noted that disclosure obligations arise only when there is a legally recognized change in control. Since SAT found that no such change had taken place, no disclosure requirement arose. The order also referred to later developments in the case. VCPL exercised its warrants in August 2022 and made an open offer to shareholders in November 2022. NDTV is now owned by the Adani Group. The takeover took place in 2022 after the group acquired VCPL and later gained control of the broadcaster. Before that, NDTV was controlled by founders Prannoy and Radhika Roy. SEBI said the eventual acquisition happened through later transactions and not through the 2009 agreement itself. The regulator added that this weakened the basis of the original case. SEBI therefore concluded that NDTV did not violate listing regulations relating to disclosure of material events. The proceedings were closed without any monetary penalty. The case had been one of the longest-running regulatory disputes involving NDTV and stemmed from arrangements entered into more than 15 years ago.